Hey, I'm Carlos, board game designer and founder of Los Games. Welcome back to my favorite games. A couple of you noticed the change of location lately. The honest reason, I got injured, nothing dramatic, but I can be standing for a while. So for the next month or so, I'll be recording from here. Different setup, but the same content. Today, I want to talk about a game I've recently added to my collection. It's called Harmonies, and my friend Jaime gave it to me as a gift. Finding a game to give someone in our group is not easy. Most of the games we like, we already have. This one was a good call. Quick note on this series, my favorite games is not about the games I rate highest or recommend most. It's about the mechanics I find in these games that make me keep coming back to them. No scores, not ratings, just the design ideas worth thinking about it. Harmonies is a tile placement game for 2 to 4 players. It plays in about 30 minutes. The premise is simple. You build a personal landscape using tiles. You take colored tiles from a shared board and place them on your own grid. Then you use those tiles to attract animals, and each animal card shows you a specific pattern of terrain it needs to settle. To score points, you need 2 things at the same time. The right terrain tiles in the right spots and the right animal cards to match them. Neither one works without the other. The thing that makes Harmonies work is the balance it asks of you every turn. You're scoring in 2 different ways at the same time. First, how you arrange your terrain tiles on the board. Certain patterns and grouping give you points, so the placement itself matters. The second is which animals you choose to attract. Each animal needs a very specific arrangement of terrain to settle, so you have to plan your tile placement around the animals you want. And here's the tension. The best placements for your tiles might not be the best placements for your animals, and the animals you want might pull you away from the patterns that score. You are always negotiating between these 2 goals. The negotiations is what gives the game its depth. The rules are simple. The optimization is not. What I find interesting about this from a design angle is how clean it is. Combining 2 score systems is not new in board games, but a lot of games combine them in ways that one dominates. You figure out which one matters more, you focus on that, and the other becomes secondary. In Harmonies, you can't do that, because the tiles you need for terrain patterns are the same tiles the animal needs. They pull on each other. You have to manage both. That combination is where the decision making actually lives. And for a 30-minute game, that's a lot of strategy to pack in. If you are looking for a game that plays in 30 minutes but still makes you think, this is worth trying. It works well between longer games. It is not heavy, but it is not mindless either. And it is accessible enough to play with people who don't usually play Heroes. It is rated very well on the Board Game Geek. Jaime did his research before picking it, and I can see why. The Board Game Geek link is in the description. If you have played Harmonies, I'd love to know whether you lean more into the terrain pattern or the animals. In my experience, that choice tells you a lot about how someone plays. Leave a comment. Next week, I'll be back with another game from the collection. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it. See you then.